no doubt. Rory Jacob wants a penalty for any cynical fouls inside the 65. Obviously, former Wexford and Oulart the Bala hurler there. So I've said anywhere in the pitch. He's decided inside the 65. I think that's a step in the right direction, but I still think you'll have those cynical fouls inside inside your own 45. If a team is going to do a quick break and you can see right there on the front foot, they need a goal, you'll still pull them down just further down the pitch. So for me, it's everywhere in the pitch. But still, I'm glad someone like Rory Jacob has even suggested the 65.
Well, if you're saying anywhere in the pitch, at least it's getting closer to further down the pitch if we're able to bring in something like this. And as he said, like a lot of the time, you can, when you're at a match and you can see it, like a lot of the time it is inside the 65 around the midfield where you can just see, whoa, he's after breaking a tackle here. This whole thing is opened up. Yeah. And then maybe someone comes in arms around. He also said he thinks it's an absolute joke that it's not in a club level, or that we have essentially, how many times has this happened in the GA where you have like a completely different rule, a fundamentally different rule at inter-county than you have at club level. So you have 2% of the GA population playing with one rule and 98% playing with no rule. And if you look at Conor Cooney's tackle against Dunlive, where he pulled down for a certain goal and they got away scot-free, he got a yellow card and the penalty was it saved, I think, by Gerard Kelly. If you look at some of Barry Coughlin's fouls, probably for Ballygunner as well, like club players are exploiting the lack of a rule. And I'm not a fan of the black card. I don't like seeing players being put to the line no more than you do, but players will not do it if they've been punished on the scoreboard. If you pull someone down like that and there's a good chance of a goal, you will stop doing it, or it will be the very last resort.
Yeah, do you know what? And I think Rory Jacobs hinted at it, and you did the piece with him, but I think he hinted at there's no need for the black card if you have the penalty rule in for those fouls further out the field. And I'd be happy with that, because it means for a referee at all levels, they don't have to worry about timekeeping with black cards or anything like that. It's just penalty. Fair enough. If a team misses it, they miss it. That's your own fault. You should be converting a penalty. But I think that would, like, they do the foul to stop scoring. This would punish them. And it's the same in soccer. Like, if you have a penalty and you miss it, tough.
I'm after coming up with a mad idea, and I don't know if this has ever been discussed before, but just as you were talking there, when a lad is fouled and he essentially has a free shot when he has the advantage. Imagine if he put the free shot over the bar and still got free.
Do you remember recently against, was it Naas, when Owen Cody was soloing through and he had his arms up in the air, and I think the Naas player stopped because they were expecting the foul to come. The referee had the arm up for advantage. Everyone kind of stopped and he smashed it into the net from around the 21. That's that's sort of oddity as well. That was the perfect example of you play to the whistle, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. The one I'm thinking of is, I don't know if there's a cynical foul along the way, but you still somehow you manage to evade the cynical foul and you get your shot away and you score. That you should have the score and a free, like you would have in basketball, like you're watching The Last Dance and you see Jordan make some crazy shot where he's totally blocked along the way and it goes in, and he has a free throw then after, and it's a total kill. I'm only just thinking off the top of my head. If there's a cynical foul. And then I suppose it'd be cynical foul. If you're going to take him down, make sure you take him down properly. Don't let him have the shot and the free.